Ooh. Ooh. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You know what time it is, everybody out there. Shouts out to you. This is SR Broadcast, live in full effect tonight. Everybody out there, thank you for tuning in. Shouts out to you. You know who you are. This would not be possible without you. You know what time it is. Tonight we got Scrillion, Capone coming out. Pueblo, Colorado's very own 719 stand up. You know what time it is. It's your host, the co-host with the most. Make your granny slap a ghost. David Pistols. Everybody out there, you know what time it is. We right here, live in full effect. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Getting pumped up for the night. We got a good one for you guys. We got a good one. All you artists out there, tap in with David Pistols today. If you're looking for that exposure, if you're looking to take your music to the next level, this is the place for you. SR Broadcast, man. Check it out. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to be dead honest with y'all. We can't watch our kids. We can't watch y'all while you drink. And we can't watch y'all while you're doing drugs. But hey, guess what? We can watch you guys have fun while you watching us. Let's get it going, baby. Shouts out to everybody out there. California, Texas, man, let's keep it pushing. Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, California, man, you know what it is. We're going to pack a palm tree. We're going to bring it back, dig it out the ground. We're going to put that shit on our back and we're going to carry it, man, for real. We're going to carry that tropical times. You know what up? Shouts out to everybody out there. What's up? What's up? Yo. Woo-wee. Yeah. Everybody, shouts out. I just want to go ahead and give a special shouts out to Cali Hood Media. Frank. I'm coming for you, Frank. I am coming for you, Frank. Everybody tune in. Get ready for that David Pistols interview on Cali Hood Media. Frank is a monster. He's a beast. He can't be stopped. He can't be stopped. Man, shouts out to Pothead Productions, One Underground TV, Spilled Records, and the founder, Six Deuce, man. This would not be possible without him. This platform right here is for great artists, for the righteous artists. Now, if you're that righteous artist, tap in today. Tap in. Yeah. Come on. Shouts out to my boy Little G on the beat. Everybody out there, go tap in with him, man. He's out there in Trinidad, Colorado. He's making some noise. He's been all over the world. He's been all over the place. Man, he has songs with Mr. Capone. He has songs with Pastor Criminal. Oh, like how I caught that one right there, man. But definitely, man, honestly, everybody out there, tap in. He has songs with everybody. He has songs with Bozo. Fuck him. He got songs with everybody out there, man. So shout out to that man right there. He is a pioneer in this Colorado hip hop industry for all Chicano artists out there. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it going. What? Dollar bills, y'all. You are now tuned into the SR Broadcast, baby. You ready for greatness? Your boy David Pistols is. Are you the next one? I believe you are. Are you that one that's going to come up out of everybody that you know? You know you are. Why? Because David Pistols believes in you, man. David Pistols believes in your platform. He believes in what you got going on and all y'all entities out there, man. For real. All you small businesses, tap in today. We don't just interview artists. We interview all artists. tattoo artists, car club members, man. If you got a club that you're running, tap in with SR Broadcast today, man. We'll put some exposure on it. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, sometimes things get too hot. You can't hold them by yourself. You need a little bit of help. I got mine. Yeah. Come on. The place for the super righteous artists out there to call their home. This is the place, man. SR Broadcast, baby. Doesn't get any better than that. Couple minutes. Oh. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't forget the interview. I didn't forget it. I got it booked. For you people out there, man. Y'all really thought that I dropped the ball on this one, didn't you? Nah, man. Making baskets. Woo-wee. Yeah. You know what it is? Shouts out Cali Hood Media. Come on. You know what time it is, man? SR Broadcast in the mix, baby.
Now he's got you on.
What? Scrillion, Capone. What? Everybody give it up for the man of the hour. You know what time it is, baby. SR Broadcast in the mix, man. We are lucky to have you with us tonight, man. You a great entity coming out of the 719. You a pioneer.
That's why I asked you earlier.
Scrolls.
Hold up 1 second. I'm trying to tune in. 1 second, my dude. We're
having some technical difficulties right now. Everybody out there, stay tuned because we got a great interview coming for you tonight. A great one. I bought a new dog. Don't judge me, y'all. Don't judge me. Damn. That's afterwards. That's afterwards right there. We're going to bake a cake.
What up, my dude? I'm on there now. Yeah. We there.
Scrillion Capone in the house. Everybody out there, give it up for this man right here. 719's very own in the industry out here with us tonight. How you doing, baby? I see you shining. I see you shining. I see the chains. I see the drip. I see the smile. I see the hat. Homie, I see it all, man. You out here flexing on us.
Warm, baby. We stay nice and warm, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Definitely very nice setup. I see right there, man. I love the fireplace.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. You know,
woo! That makes me want to get a couple honeys, and go over there and sit by that fireplace, man. I can see that's where the action happens.
Nice and warm, baby. Nice and warm.
Yeah.
Warm in these cold weathers.
Let's just jump right into this interview, brother, man, because we're already we're running a little bit off right now. We had a couple technical difficulties at the moment, but now we're over that. So let's jump right into the interview. Let the people know who you are, where you're coming from, where you're coming out of, and what your statement is tonight for this industry.
My statement for tonight is, my name is Scrillion Capone. I'm from Bessemer. You know what I'm saying? Pueblo, Colorado. So I'm gonna bring, you know what I'm saying, bring Bessemer with me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I represent, you know what I'm saying? I love my hometown. I love my city, stand up Pueblo. You know what I'm saying? But for a long time, you know what I'm saying, I felt like my sound has been a little bit drowned, you know what I'm saying? So now it's just time for me to go ahead and push where I come from. You know what I'm saying? Take y'all through a journey with me, let y'all know what Bessemer like, you know what I'm saying? Take y'all to
Can we kind of hear a little bit about what Bessemer is and what it is like? Can we get a description of that real quick? Can we just kind of hear a couple words from you on that?
Oh man, Bessemer is beautiful, man. It's where hustlers get money and shine, you know what I'm saying? But it's also where busters back door when you die at, you know what I'm saying? So it's up to you, you know what I'm saying? It's all up to you. It's up to you, you know what I'm saying? If you want to go out there and play games, hey, you could do that. But fuck around and find out.
Can I just ask you this question right now? Would you say that Pueblo, Colorado is dangerous?
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. It's a dangerous city, but it's a dangerous city from a different politics standpoint, if that makes sense. Like we don't rock like the rest of the state, or like, you know what I'm saying? It's a little different down there. You gotta go definitely to understand it, you know what I mean? But it's definitely not the place you want to go thinking it's sweet, thinking it's soft, thinking it's fun. Man,
you can't just walk around there like that, huh?
Lots of rich history there. People would, you know what I'm saying? Lots of honor, lots of morals, you know what I'm saying? So when you run across them kind of people and you think you just gonna step over on, nah, bruh. It's gonna be a bad day down there for that. You know what I mean?
There's no pushovers coming out that city.
No, man. A lot of pride down there. A lot of people take pride in themselves. A lot of people take pride in the area. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So it's more of a respect thing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of disrespect down there too, but in the same token, at the end of the day, people are gonna stand up for it. Love it or hate it, where I'm from.
What do you take? What do you find yourself taking pride in?
I find myself taking pride in being able to enhance my abilities of understanding where I came from and making a positive out of it. I mean, so I come from seeing all the negativity and, you know what I'm saying, of course, perpetuating it, participating in it, you know what I'm saying? And I did my active, you know what I'm saying, share. But now I'm able to narrate these stories so hopefully the next person can see how I was able to maneuver myself around those things, maneuver myself out of that life. I'm still alive. I'm 43 years old. I've been shot in the face. I just did 10 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? Still alive, man. I'm not no junkie. You know what I'm saying? I'm still pushing my career. So I got a lot to
I
say.
hate to ask this
A
question,
long
brother. I really hate to ask this question, but here at SR Broadcast, we ask the super righteous, the most righteous, and honestly, I just need to ask you this question right now because it's a thought coming to my head. You don't have to answer it. Whatever questions you don't feel comfortable, just pass, and we'll go to the next one. But I
Go
just
ahead.
want to ask you right now, what was that experience like? Because a lot of people have been shot before, but not everybody's been shot in the face. So I want to ask you, what was
So,
your thoughts right there?
man, the experience was wild. Like, I actually thought he punched me. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like when he shot me. You know what I'm saying? I just laid like, nah. I thought we was gonna squabble. I thought we was gonna knuckle up. You know what I'm saying? I gave him a little push. I gave him a little push. He gave me a little push back with a 40 cal. You know what I mean? Straight up. Wow. You know what I mean? And that was that. You know what I'm saying, and laid me down. And next thing I know, I'm standing up. I see a gun shaking and this dude running off, and that's that. I gotta stumble my way to the hospital. You know what I mean?
I know when people get shot like in the abdomen or they get shot in the shoulder, sometimes the leg or the arm, they just bleed out profusely. So I just got to ask you, brother, man, how much blood did you lose when you got shot in the face?
So being that this is the lucky part, this is how energy and how God works in strange ways. The gun I got shot with was a 40 cal. Had to have been. But because he was so close, it cauterized. Bullet went in here, came back here, and it was so close, so hot that it didn't bleed until I started touching it. Like, that's what I'm saying. I thought he punched me in the face. Boom. I thought I got punched. I thought dude just ran up on me and, you know what I'm saying, was trying to take my shit and bang, you know what I'm saying, punch me in
Is
my
there a
shit.
way that for the youngsters out there that think they really want to live this lifestyle, is there a way we could see that scar at all? Can we see a little bit of it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Now,
right
honestly,
here.
what can you tell the youngsters out there that want to praise
All
this
back
type of
here.
lifestyle?
All back here. See that? I can't even wear earbuds because inside my ear, you know what I mean? Where they had to do the surgery to reconnect my ear canal to the back of my head and shit. You know what I
So
mean?
you lost your sound.
Oh, yeah. I was deaf in my ear for about 6 months.
Man,
Took
I
about
gotta tell
6
you,
months with my ear canal was so swollen and, was so swollen and so infected, like, just from the healing that I couldn't hear out of it. So my equilibrium was off. It was weird. Like, I'd be chilling, standing up. The next thing you know, I just start stumbling aside. People be looking at me like, wow. The cold part is right after I got shot in the face, I went right to jail. First prison
man.
stretch. So I literally got shot in the face, bang. Right after that, from the hospital, 24 hours later, straight to county jail, and county jail to prison.
Do you think that was a higher power working, trying to save you and try to keep you out of those streets, man?
Definitely. So at the time of me getting shooting, I had already started making that change. I had already started working with the laws of attraction. I had already started putting the universe in my favor. You know what I'm saying? Becoming the cause instead of the effect. And by doing that, that transpired a lot of events for me to see in order for me to continue to progress. You know what I'm saying? These are things that had to happen. Like, these aren't accidental things. These are things that had to happen in order for me to build to be the person that I am today. You know what I mean? Like, without that bullet going through my face, I definitely wouldn't be the person that I am today. You know what I mean? So these are all things that had to happen. You know what I mean?
And this happened in Pueblo, Colorado?
Yeah, this happened in 2010.
2010.
2010.
Yeah, brother, man, I wasn't shot, but I had went through a surgery and I had literally, I lost sound in my ear and I
Oh,
went deaf.
man, that's
And
horrible.
to be honest, loving what we do in this industry, and let's be honest, you do a good job at it, brother. You do a really good job at it. I've
Thank
got
you.
to listen to your mixes. I've got to listen to your masters. I got to listen to your albums. I got to listen to a lot.
Appreciate it.
And you put a lot in this. And I think what people don't understand is when they hear Denver, they hear Colorado, they're hearing Black Hole Posse, Arapaho Trues, they're hearing all those, right? But coming out of Pueblo, Colorado, It's Scrillion Capone in this motherfucker. For real. Southern
Yeah,
Colorado's
all
very
them
own,
dudes you
man.
named, all those dudes, they know me, man. I fuck with them all, man. Shout out to the True. Shout out to BHP. Shout out to Julox. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Life. Shout out to the Bab Dogs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I've been dealing with all these OGs since back in the day. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Gsum, you know what I'm saying? Dragon E. One of my main, you know what I'm saying, inspirations as a child, as a youngster, you know what I'm saying? Go check him out. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't never bumped some Gsum, yeah, you go check it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's really kind of the originators for Colorado hip hop as I seen them. You know what I'm saying? I look at
Yeah.
Eastham, you know what I'm saying? I was blessed to be raised with the fella that was, you know what I'm saying, was a group member of GSM. His name is Bird. And man, when I tell you Bird lyrically couldn't be touched, it just wasn't happening. Like watching Bird and watching his lyrical content, his vocabulary, you know what I mean? And listening to G-Sum, you know what I'm saying? The Ways of a G, and you know what I'm saying? These are all, you know what I'm saying? These are all the cats that was going back at DJ Quick back in the day when he tried to come and diss Denver. You know what I mean? Like,
You know, I got to ask about that, brother.
oh man.
Definitely you being a pioneer in this industry, you knowing the knowledge that you know. I'm going to pick at your brain. Whenever you want to go ahead and just pass that question, you go ahead and pass the
Oh
question.
no, man.
I definitely know how to
There's no
maneuver around
disrespect to nobody. This is
conversations.
hip hop. I don't disrespect to nobody.
Yeah. I definitely won't ask too far into it. No further questions too far into it, but I will ask just the appropriateness. So definitely what happened between DJ Quick and the east side of Denver?
To be honest, I can't really answer that question. I wasn't there. I just got speculations like everybody else that wasn't there. What I heard, it was some gang banging going on. You know what I'm saying? On both sides, one on the stage, one in the crowd. Some people thought
Would you
other people
say
weren't official, and next thing you know, they was getting ran and chased on the buses, and you know what I'm saying, where didn't come back to Colorado for a while. You know what I mean? It's great that he did. His first show back in Colorado was just not too long ago. Me and my wife attended, and it was awesome to see DJ Quick in Colorado grooving and doing this player shit because, man, to be honest, he's infected this culture with some of the greatest sounds ever. You know what I mean? So that was kind of like a wall, like the wall of China, you know what I'm saying, for some of us artists that really dug that DJ Quick sound, you know what I'm saying? Because I grew up off DJ Quick sound, you know what I'm saying? So not to be able to attend many of his concerts or any of his functions and stuff like that, I happen to be blessed to know a couple cats that were around his camp, you know what I'm saying? Like Player Hamp and them, you know what I'm saying? I got a friend, his name is Cisco, you know what I'm saying? He goes by H2O, you know what I'm saying? He was out that way actually, you know what I'm saying? He actually was out that way and got to dig stuff from them, you know what I'm saying? And got to pick up some of that flavor and sauce and bring it back out this way, you know what I'm saying? So I was actually blessed to be around that, to scoop up a little game and a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of that actual flavor from that camp, you know what I'm saying? So that was actually good, but it still would have been good to have him, you know what I'm saying, embrace Colorado like he did the rest of the world, you know what I mean? But
I'm going to be dead honest with you. I love your music, man. I got a chance to really listen to it, tune into it, and really feel it. And I'm going to be honest. It's like it does have a West Coast feel to it, but it has
definitely.
a trill feel to it too. So if that makes any sense, it's like a trill coast fever right there, man. It's something that you just can't put a label on.
So the reason it's so West Coast is because I grew up in kind of a West Coast stylish family, you know what I mean? Of my brethren and them, they're all Crips, you know what I'm saying? We grew up gangbanging in that West Coast fashion. Me personally, I didn't become a Crip because I chose other paths for myself. But I still hang around and affiliate myself close to with that gangbang style.
Basically, you didn't choose, but you just got the mentality.
Yeah, I got the mentality and I definitely got the flavor of it because I liked it. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, I liked Ice-T. I liked, you know what I'm saying? I liked hearing the original gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit I was raised on. So my music is always gonna reflect that. I don't tell stories like I'm from Cali because I'm not from Cali. That's why you don't hear that Cali, you can't hear Cali really slang because I don't know Cali slang. I'm not from there, and nor do I pretend to be that way. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, no, I got you. It's
I do identify as a West Coast artist. You know what I'm saying? And whether they want to consider Colorado as West Coast or Midwest or Southwest or whatever they want to consider Colorado, Bessemer, definitely.
yeah, no, definitely, man. I'm super excited
Yeah.
about that. Can we go back a couple steps real quick? I want to ask you about the artists that you have functioned with. Who have you featured with, and who have you been featured on?
Oh man, that's a so. As far as the city, that's a no brainer. That's so many people from Shoot 'Em Up to STP to my labels. You know what I'm saying? 5150 XO. You know what I'm saying? That was the actual label that I started on my own. You know what I mean? After I left the with Lowtown Riders, like, but I've dealt with everybody, Dap Dogs, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that's in the city really that's ever did music or you know what I'm saying? If they say that they don't function with me or rock with me, hey man, I get your opinion, but you definitely can't say my influences and put it in the culture.
Let me find out. That's why me and you cross paths. You were like, you went after it. You're like, look, I'm taking the crown. I'm taking the throne. This is all mine out here. So,
I mean,
honestly, man, if I would have known that, I would have hit you up first thing when I got out here, brother. Because
my
honestly,
dude, like,
it sounds like you're holding some keys to the city, but you're very, very humble about it.
oh
Like
man,
basically, you got some
I love
secrets
the
in your
city,
bag.
man. I got some youngsters out there with talent, and right now my biggest concern is trying to put together a safe zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just attended a concert out there that could have went bad, could have went dumb bad. You know what I mean? And and everybody's just trying to portray their talent. Like people are here, and granted, the show was horrible. It was horrible as far as the functionality and the scheduling. People that attended, if they would have been entertained, there would have never been a problem. There would have never been chance for the problem. So I'm trying to figure. I've been racking my brain out. I'm trying to figure out on how I put together these safe zones where people could come out and have these be in concerts and not have to worry about being shot up. Not have to worry
Is
about
there a way?
gang
Is there a
gang.
way
You know
that
what
you
I mean?
can? Is there a way you're able to stabilize your camera because it's just like freezing every time it moves?
Yep. Give me 1 second.
No, you're amazing. You're amazing. I know you got the team in the building. I know you got your team there. And shouts out to your team. Definitely, I got a chance to sit down actually with you guys the other day, and I got to meet your brother. Shouts out to him. He definitely gives a lot of game. He gives a lot of knowledge, and definitely you come with a lot of game and knowledge too. Is there something you can tell the younger industry out here in Southern Colorado? Like, can you kind of put them on game? Can you help them out a little bit? Because I'm telling you, when we started,
As you talk, he's back there writing notes.
heck yeah, that's the way to do it, man. Always got to get it together like that, man. And I know you guys got a strong team over there, and I know you got tons of knowledge. So I was wondering if you could pass some of that on to the younger viewers out there, to the young entrepreneurs, to the ones that are working hard, and you know what I'm saying, like just give them some game.
Hate to admit it, 90% is business, man. No matter how talented you are, you be the best rapper in your neighborhood, your class, your family, your block, your state, region. You don't know the business. You don't exist, man. They're gonna keep trying to get you. They're gonna rob you every chance they get. They're gonna ditty you every chance they get.
It's a little hard. It's a little hard to hear you, brother. You keep chopping in and out. Is there a way that you can back out of here and then log back in?
How about now? Can you hear me better now?
That's way better now. That's way better now. And it's not even choppy.
There
Not
we
even
go.
choppy.
Yeah, so pretty much. If you don't know the business, you're gonna get taken advantage of. That's just that. You gotta learn the business. If you don't know how to shoot basketball, you're not gonna get very far in the game, are you? You might be able to grab the ball, run, dunk, and do everything. But if you don't know the fundamentals, I hate to say it, the fundamentals of this business is business.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's kind of like it's like if you want to learn how to paint, if you want to learn how to draw, you can't just take one line, scrape it down the middle of the page, and say, "Hey,
I'm an artist.
this is art."
I'm an artist. You can.
You
See,
can.
that's the hold on. It's glad that you said that. You can do that. You just gotta have somebody behind there taking that one little line and pushing it to the world like, hey, this is art. That's the business.
I like that.
That's the business part. See what I'm saying? That's the business part. You can go ahead and take one line.
It's making something out of nothing.
Making something out of nothing. It could be the greatest.
I love that.
It could be the least. But unless you have somebody turning that into an actually market for you, finding out where your craft is going, shooting in the dark. You're playing. You're having fun. You're wishing. You're wishing for, and also not only that, you're wishing for an out-of-date solution. Your solution's out of date.
Basically, what you're doing is you're stagnant and you're basically running around. You're defining the definition of insanity. You keep expecting different results, but you're doing the same thing. And it's like, look, get out of that comfort zone. Get out of that comfort zone. Travel. Take your craft out of state. Take your music to the next level. Really invest in your art, in your craft, in yourself. Believe in it.
Believe in yourself.
So I get it. It's like I really do, because it's like that one line.
Not just say, believe in it. Rapper. Because nowadays you can't get signed like you're looking to get signed.
Can you kind of tell us a little bit about it?
Check this out. Even if you do get signed, guess what you're getting signed to do? Propel another artist. They're going to propel the other artist and shelf you. If you haven't made it by now, you're not going to make it if you're not going to do it on your own. That's just that. Labels already proved that. And why do you don't even need to be signed by a label now?
Everything independently. Everything independently.
Everything is
independent. Get that bag. Get that paper.
Oh,
hit them with an elbow.
Artists out here growing. There's artists out there growing. Look at LaRussell. Shout out LaRussell. You know what I'm saying? I just checked out his program. You know what I mean? And that dude got a monster program. 35 albums in 1 year. You know what I'm saying?
35 albums.
Homie, he killed it. Yeah.
Man.
We just did 50, but
you did 50 albums? I didn't even do 50 songs, man. Dang, you killing the game. You killing it, man.
Pre-rolls, man. BluntRapsandPreRolls.com. BluntRapsandPreRolls.com.
Oh, I know that you guys are doing something. Before I get into that, I want to go back and I want to ask you this question, because here at SR Broadcast, home of the super righteous artists, we go in a full circle. We don't just go on and forget what we're talking about. So I want to bring it back to what you were talking about with the labels. And I want to ask you this question. I want to ask you, from the 90s to now, what is the difference between record labels and how they operate?
Digital media. Yeah, streams.
The streams?
Outlet. Yeah, killed it.
So basically,
the label. Oh, homie. Well, pretty much it killed it for anybody that was willing to be smart. Anybody that was willing to say, hey, hold on, I could do this without them and have it streamed without them. Like, I don't need them. That's crazy. Millionaires. Hands down, streaming made the most millionaires musicians I've ever seen, ever. Changed how everybody gets paid. It's still changing the pay scale right now. Still today, right now, they're arguing and fighting with Spotify to get us paid more money. And yes, thanks for saying that. I've always wanted to. I gotta say this. Shout out Lars Aldridge, Metallica. Yeah. That's the dude. That's the dude. That's the dude right there. He's the dude that made it right for us artists independent so we can get money. Bought Napster. Feel me? That's the
Man,
news.
shouts out to that man. Because I do
Yeah.
understand that. I get it, man. The industry changed when those streamings picked up. I remember back on what was it, LimeWire, when everybody was downloading everything, it just blew up. It went insane. And I remember so many artists, don't get me wrong, they were still making money. They were still going platinum. They were still selling records. But you know that literally took about 50% of that industry. It just
Bro, do you
completely
know
ate
how
it.
many artists from streaming and like look at Soldier Boy? One of the first artists to blow, actually the first artist to blow up off streaming, and fucking yeah, he just ridiculous amounts of money. After him, you got people like Slim Thug, Pharrell. Like these are the guys that were on top of these streamings when they were very first starting, and those are all people sitting up right now. Yeah, yes, exactly. If Lars wouldn't have fought for it and said, "Hey, this is still my work, regardless of how you share it, regardless of how you stream it, regardless, I need to be paid for this. This isn't free. It wasn't free for me to make. Otherwise, LimeWire would have won. LimeWire would have won. Napster would have won. The streaming and sharing would all been screwed. The labels will still have all control of the money and everything that comes out.
So he saved us. He saved us all.
It'd be doing for free, pretty much.
He's the music Jesus. Let's just put it like that. Huh?
As far
He's
as
walking on water.
Hey, as far as getting your money, because he stopped Hummy. Just imagine if everything you put out was deemed free.
Wouldn't be able to survive. There would be no way to be monetized.
Yeah,
There would be
you
no
would have
way
to-
to
you would
feed the
have to-
babies like that. We would have to go out and get a grocery job, you know?
You would have to tour. You would have to stay in tour. You would never fuck. That's the only way you do it is live show
Yeah.
and hard merchandise. Now he made it so we can stream, live show, and get hard merchandise played at.
I want to ask you this question right now because I know I want to go ahead and I want to ask you the original question I was going to ask about a minute or two ago. I know you have a contest going on, a raffle going on. Can we go ahead and hear a little bit more about that?
Where do you want me to start off with that, Joe? February 25th is the official giveaway. Blunt wraps and prerolls.com. Roll in. There's a quick entry form. All you gotta do is click on that. It's gonna take you to wherever your socials are. Share that. Share the music, tag it, click that QR code. Man, you get a chance to win $25,000. That's the easiest money you'll ever make for sharing.
Everybody still
Yeah.
you
So pretty much it's exclusive beats. You can for the mind, you can go through right, you know what I'm saying? Just get your writing sharp. Maybe if you got a soundtrack, you want to put something, you know what I'm saying? And you don't want the same sounds that everybody else is using in theirs, you know what I'm saying? We put out over 50 albums of beats, different sounds, all original sounds, all exclusive content. You know what I'm saying? For you to use in your soundscapes. You know what I'm saying? Using your freestyle videos. Use to just get your mind up. Use just for inspiration. Hey, for your posts and socials. Whatever. Say you want to do a full album. You want to do a full Blunt Raps and Pre-Rolls album, man. Hit that email. Contact us. We'll put that out. We make them dreams come true because we understand the artist, man. We understand about working.
And what is that email? Where can they find you? Where can they email to today?
Right at the bottom on bluntrapsandprerolls.com.
can go to that.
There's a contact form. All they got to do is go straight to there. Yeah, or any of the socials. Mine, his, bluntrapsandprerolls.coms.
Now I want to ask you. I know you have. Yeah, I believe it's over 50 showcase. So how can we get into a little bit about that? I know you're getting ready for tour. You guys are going to go on tour, and you have over 50 shows booked.
It's
Yeah, we got like
57.
yeah, coming.
57 shows.
57 coming.
Yeah, my buddy.
So we'll be basically trailblazing and opening for a fella named Overtime. That's a real good friend of Gail's, and he got a gold album. You know what I mean, just went gold this year. So we're gonna actually go and help him launch his success. You know what I mean, and enjoy a little bit of that experience and get a little bit of experience as we tour and build toward our success. You know what I mean? Because right now we're still in the building stages, and hey, we got a lot of experience to gain. And why not? So figure with these 57 shows, we're gonna go and let the world see what we got to offer. You know what I mean? Come out and check out. Might be in this town near y'all. Pay attention.
Yeah, no, definitely, man.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
Have you traveled before? Have you toured before?
Yeah. So my brother, he just toured out in Asia. He just went out in Asia just to go out there, promote blunt wraps and pre-rolls. We got lots of tons of footage of that on the internet, on the website. You can go and check that out. That was wilding. My dude was over there swimming with sharks, and you know what I'm saying? Bangkok out there in Bangkok, you know what I'm saying?
I know that camera is waterproof. I know that camera is waterproof.
Oh,
so
man,
he was swimming with sharks.
Yeah, boy, he's out there with the sharks.
Man, we're gonna have to go check that out. Everybody out there, tap into the YouTube channel. Everybody out there, go and check that out, man. You're gonna see some rappers on sharks.
Yeah. He was out there in the slums with like 30,000 little kids. They was out there just turned up. Oh yeah, it was burnt out, man. And it was a really good time. I wasn't able to make it on that. We're gonna explain a little bit of that more with the season of blunt wraps and pre-rolls getting high with XI that we got coming. It's gonna explain a little bit of the travel journeys and everything building up to this first giveaway. And
what is it like to travel with you? What is it like to be on the road with you?
Me, I'm a nature dude. I love nature, man. I'm not I don't do much sleep, especially if there's some scenery going on. I'm trying to take pictures. I'm real learner. So what I see, I need to know about it. I need to do some information. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a trip with me is gonna have you knowing about some shit. You know what I'm saying? By the end of it, you're gonna definitely know some shit, because I definitely got to learn on the way.
So I want to ask this question because I know that you're a little bit older. You know, definitely you have been through this a very, very, very long time. You know, this isn't nothing new to you. I just want to ask this question because there's a lot of controversy in this world about how, like, basically, oh, this abuse or this abuse I've had endurance. You know, have you faced any abuse in your lifetime, like as a young man to now, even?
Well, I'm pretty sure we all face abuse in one way or the other. You know what I mean? Whether it's verbal, whether it's physical. You know what I mean? Some may face sexual assault, things like that. Fortunately, I've only adored verbal and physical. And I'm going to say most of that was, most of the verbal was because I have a mouth too, and my mom don't play that shit. So yeah.
Mama tore that ass up.
Yeah, as I got mouthy and grew up, so did she. You know what I'm saying? And a little bit of the physical abuse too, because she wasn't the type to, you know what I'm saying, be pushed over. Once she put her foot down, I got away with a lot, but when she put her foot down, I was like, hey, what you're playing with is out of your league. You know what I mean? I had to.
You had to listen. You had to take note.
It all depends on how you look at the situation of what's being, could I say, the shelves on you. If people are using you, that's be taken serious. You know what I mean? That's something that should be looked at. Definitely should be worked on with more than a team, not to be worked out by yourself. But thinking that you're being abused because you're being disciplined, or thinking that you're being abused because you're not able to manipulate or take advantage of situations, that's a little different, if that makes sense.
See, I really appreciate that you're touching on that factor because that's exactly where I was going with this. Because there's so many of this young youth out here, so many young of the youth, man, and they're basically nowadays their skin isn't that thick. Basically, you could look at them wrong, you could blow at them wrong, you could poke them in the
Oh, they're
chest,
gonna
and it's
shoot
like,
at you.
oh my god, I'm getting abused, you know, and
Yeah,
it's like,
most
man.
likely they're gonna shoot at you. These kids, I don't know, man. I kind of blame my generation. We took the fun out of being
Being a
men.
kid.
Out of being men, actually. We took the fun out of it. Like, we made things more personal. I come from a generation that was raised by mostly mothers. So you got to realize my generation is going to be a little bit more temperamental than the men before us because the men before us were removed from our homes. One way or the other, either by their own or by different vices, by the streets, however. So we were raised by mothers and aunties and grandmothers, which gives us a temperamental envelopment, if I could call it that.
See, I'm gonna be honest. I'm going to be dead honest with you. A lot of people, they look at a young man that is just predominantly around his mother and around his aunties and around his sisters, and they try to prey upon that, and they like to point the finger and be like, well, I think there's something wrong with that young man. I think that he's sexist. I think he has something against women. And in fact, it's not really like that. It's just the environment because it's let's face it, like people think women are just pushovers. They are with the business. Mom's is with the business. Auntie is with the business.
Be a man. A woman can't tell you how to handle your emotions like a man because she's not. So
it's hard for them to
as
handle
you're
their own
watching
emotions.
your example of how to handle your emotions, you're getting this feminized version. You're not getting that man version of, hey, rub some dirt on that shit and figure it out logically. You're getting the this is hurting my feelings, like my feelings. This isn't right, and not some logical shit. You're getting the more of the hurt and the burden of now in emotion than you are of the logical side, which is a man's brain. A man's brain is a logical thought, like, okay, how can we work this out? How can we fix this? This is and that, not to take everything as personal. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
basically they're like, hey, I'm done with this conversation. It's over. It's done.
Yeah, until we can figure it out later, we don't need to continue with this.
Yeah.
But us being raised with that feminine overtone, where we start to get petty, we start to argue. You know what I'm saying? Instead of us being able to see eye to eye and disagree to disagree or agree to disagree, so bees, then now we're swinging dicks at each other. We're trying to fight each other over attitude and over bravado and whose ego is bigger. You know what I mean? As
what
opposed to fighting.
What would you say? I'm so sorry to cut you off, brother, man.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and continue.
Oh no, yeah, I'm done.
I want to ask this question because I hear how close you are. It sounds like you're very close with your family, your aunties, your mom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
well,
definitely. I want to ask this question. What is one of the main regrets that you had growing up that you wish you could have done different with mom?
Probably listen more.
Listen?
Yeah. Probably should have listened way more.
Basically, we look for knowledge every day. We travel around and we keep looking for the answers and we keep looking for the answers. But really, mom's got a good guideline of answers for us.
Yeah, man. Not all of them. I can't say all. I'll say mine.
Do you think that it would have saved you time?
Huh?
Do you think it would have saved you time?
It might not have saved me time, but it would have saved me a lot of heartache. I definitely would have, if I'd have listened, I definitely would have took a lot deeper looks into things that she was saying because I have to say it, 95% of the shit that from all the way from That's your friend, but that's not going to be your friend for very long. You know what I'm saying? To even women that I dated, you know what I mean? Like, mother was very on point with knowing her son. You know what I mean? She knew me, and I really wish I'd have took more time to listen to her advice and her general knowledge. Now that she's not here, I still get it, but now I get it in the form of the after. Like, I'll hurt myself. Excuse me. Like, I'll be doing something silly and hurt myself, and then I'll hear my mom saying, "See, I told you I stop doing this. You're gonna do this." You know what I'm saying? Shit, like, I still hear you, mom. Believe that. I still.
Honestly, you can always pass the questions, but you're one of my favorite artists. And I remember when I first got to Southern Colorado, you were the first artist that I saw. And I clicked your page. I listened to your music. I know I never really commented on your things or contacted you like that. I know we talked briefly a couple of times. I saw a post and I just want to go back and see if we can reiterate on that post.
Yeah.
What happened a couple years back with Mom's?
So, a couple years back, my mom she caught COVID, fought that off, and after that, just couldn't take it no more. Lungs finally gave out. Brother did his valiant fight. You know what I'm saying? Keeping her healthy, keeping her like she didn't suffer. My mother didn't suffer at all. She had dementia, small, short case dementia. I would say selective dementia because she would choose to use it when she wanted it, when she didn't, but she didn't suffer, like not at one time. And that there gave me the strength to know that my mother's deathbed, she smiled and squeezed our hands. I mean, gave us the power to say, "Hey, I'm out of here, but you guys are good. Leaving y'all." That right there gives me the strength to know that I can make it through anything. So, and yeah, rest in peace, my mom, man. Rest in peace, short hair, Judy. You know what I'm saying? Hello, you know what I'm saying? From Colorado, you know what I'm saying? You know her, no short hair, Judy. She was a real
Is there
hard
something
man.
that you could tell the younger audience? Is there something you could tell the younger audience, not just young men, but young women too as well? Can you tell them like how should they be with moms if they have moms?
Listen, to be honest, I can only speak about my experience with my mother. I know some women that aren't the greatest of mothers, that haven't been the greatest of mothers, and that don't mean that they don't deserve a chance to be greatest of mothers that they can. That means that at the moment they're not. But there is nothing my mother could have did, said, anything with the knowledge and love that she provided me. There's nothing I could ever see as wrong. She's a saint in my eyes, angel, whatever. It doesn't. There's nothing. There's nothing you can't. There's nothing you can say about moms that's gonna make me see her wrong type of way. No matter what she did, if she was stealing from the store, I'm gonna justify that for her. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what it was, if my mom hopped out the whip and just slapped somebody silly, I'm gonna justify it. You know what I mean? Hey,
You get it out. Be like, you asked for it.
you did that.
Asked
Yeah,
for
I
it.
know what you did,
Get
but
back in
you
the car,
did that.
Mom. Get back in the car.
Yeah, you did that. Hold on. Oh, no, we gonna follow suit, man. That's one thing about my mom is she moved, we all moved.
Hey,
Yeah,
I gotta tell you, man. Honestly, I understand that feeling. Definitely, I come from Aurora, so my mom's, she definitely was the hood mom. She was the hood
yeah,
mom.
man.
For some reason, she would always pull up to the biggest motherfucker on the street and be like, what's up? And I'm looking at her, I'm like, Moms, Moms, you gonna make me have to like you gonna make me have to lick this fool, homie. You gonna make
Yeah,
like
see,
what you doing, moms? Like chill, you know? And
that's
I remember there was a time my mom, she walked outside. It was late at night. She heard a noise. She heard a noise. And she went outside and she actually looked because my mom was that tight. She wasn't afraid of nothing. But she heard a noise and she poked her head out the door. She stood there and she looked like that. And all of a sudden she turned around, and when she turned around, it was me and like 15 of my homies. And we were standing right there in the doorway, and we were all quiet and we were looking at what she was looking at. And she turned around and she's like, oh my God. And we were just dead quiet, but we were on top of it. If there was a
oh yeah,
bull out there, if there was a bear, if anything was out there trying to get moms, that would have
oh yeah,
got. We would have went caveman on it. We
oh
would have
yeah,
wrapped the car up.
definitely,
We would have
definitely
took a
got to
UFO
protect
out the
moms.
sky for mama. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
to, definitely. Yeah, like I said, I can't speak for everybody and their experience with theirs, but my mom was a real special lady. You know what I mean? She was real special to me. And then I was also blessed to have other godmothers and other women that, you know what I'm saying, were rearing me behind my mother. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Your mom ain't gonna allow you to do this. Your mom, you know what I'm saying? So I was blessed to be raised by several women that I could call mother. You know what I mean? My mother, my actual mother, to my actual big sister, to my actual namesake. Like, yeah, I was raised around tons of women. That's why when I
Can
say
you
I
go ahead
speak
and
from
do a
experience,
favor, brother man? Can you go ahead and do a favor for me right now? We're at the part of the segment right now. Can you go ahead and click that chat button in the middle of the screen and then go into the comment bar and go ahead and shout out everybody in the comments right now?
yep, give me 1 second. I gotta click back onto it where it say. You can see everyone can hear you. I don't see.
Uh, uh, uh. Shouts out to everybody out there. This is SR Broadcast coming
Hey, how
at
you
you
doing
live.
that? I wanna do it. I wanna
Yeah, no. Go ahead. You go ahead. Give them the shout outs. That's what I was asking. I guess I was just trying to improvise real quick till you pull it up. But I just want to give a shout out. SR Broadcast. Everybody out there worldwide. Cali Hood Media. Spilled Records. One Underground TV. Pothead Productions, the founder, the one, the only, Six Deuce. Shouts out to you, brother, man. Man, this
yeah,
platform would not be
it ain't
possible
letting me
without
type
Six
nothing.
Deuce.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do the promo shout outs with you. I want to join in the promo shout outs. I want to shout out Six Deuce. You know what I'm saying? I want to
Yeah,
shout out
no,
Ask About
definitely.
Broadcast.
If you
Feel me?
tap the middle of your screen right there, if you
I'm
tap the middle
tapping
of your,
away.
oh, it's not popping up.
Tap, tap.
Six Deuce, can you go ahead and give the shout outs for us right now, brother,
Yeah.
man? I don't know what's going on, but we can't see the comment bar. We can't see the comment bar. Hit him
Oh
with an
man, what's happening?
elbow.
What's
Hit him with
happening,
an
man? Shout
elbow.
out Six Deuce, man. Shout out Lance Tafoya. Shout out What's Happening, Pimpin'. Shout out to you. Shout out Spooky Myers. What's happening, my dude? Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Slender, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. Shout out Dog Gamer. Thank y'all for tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should all make sure y'all tap in with bluntrapsandprerolls.com. Get into this contest. Get this 25 bands out. You know what I'm saying?
25K. What?
It's
Oh,
25. Hey,
that's a new car right there. That's a Lolo, people.
that's
Go
a
get
whole
yourself a
Cuban.
Lolo.
That's a whole Cuban. You can drill. You can
Mhm.
drill.
I just
Or
gotta
you can
ask you
put
right
it in
now.
the business. Or you can
Can
put
we
it in the
see the chains?
business. You know what I'm saying?
Can we see the chains? Can we see the chains, brother man? We want to see the chains.
Little some. Little
Can
some
you tell
flight.
us?
Little
Because
some.
there's a lot of rappers out here, they go off and they get the drip, they get the chains, but they
Man,
don't
that shit
really
don't
have
mean
a meaning
nothing.
behind that. What are the
Man,
meanings behind your drip?
nothing. Jewelry don't mean nothing, man. I'm just fucking around with you. Nah, man, this shit's trophies, man. It's trophies. It's a status symbol. If you can't walk your own neighborhood with your own jewelry on, you know what I'm saying? That's not where you should be at. You know what I'm saying? You'll always know where a person is comfortable at, because if you shouldn't be wearing jewelry shining around this area, you don't be around that area. But when you see a person in that area shining and doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Let that person get his flowers. You know what I'm saying? Show that person some respect, because most likely he done did something to wear that around there that earned him that respect. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be running around here wearing the fake stuff. It's cool. No problem to it. But you got to hold it down, though. No matter whether it's real or not, you got to hold it down, man. Shine it right, man. Make it look nice. Make it look clean, you know what I'm saying? And don't tuck it in so you don't, you know what I'm saying? Be real, you know what I'm saying? Don't tuck it in. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Don't
let
be
them
scared
take
to
it from
shine.
you.
Don't be
Yeah,
afraid to
don't let them
shine. Take
take it
that
from you,
moment.
man.
That's yours.
Yeah. Shine on these dudes, man. Step on them. Shine on them, man. Let them know that you worth something. You know what I'm saying? Don't be down in the dumps, man. Don't you ain't gotta it ain't about comparing yours to the next person. Nah. It ain't even gotta be big or small, man. It ain't even gotta be made out of metal. It can be made out of whatever. But whatever you put around your neck, whatever jewels you hang around your neck, you know what I'm saying? It should make you feel like a king. Feel me? It should make you feel like royalty, baby. Whether it's
You know
rubber
we're at the
bands
part of the
or
interview.
yarn.
You know we're at the part of the interview. You know what
Where we
I'm
at? Where
about
we at?
to
We shouting
ask
them out.
you.
We shouting them out. Where we shouting out?
Definitely, we are at the part of the session where we're going to shout out to you, brother man. We're going to give you your flowers. But right now, I want to ask you this. Is there something you can spit for us live a cappella right now?
Ooh.
Can you give us a taste of Scrillion Capone?
Yeah, man. Let me see which one I want to hit with real quick. I got a few.
I feel like you about to hit us in the chest. You about to hit us in the chest. Blunt Wraps and Pre-Rolls.com. Go on, everybody out there, tap in today. Go enter in that 25K challenge. It's a
Hold on, give me
giveaway. It's a
1 second.
giveaway.
Yeah. Oh, 25,000, man. It's not just a
I like free
giveaway, man.
money.
It's a
I
party,
like
man.
money. So,
You
Piss was going
come
to go
up,
in with
man.
like 20 accounts and go ahead and sign up at 20 different
Yeah,
accounts.
you can come up. Yeah, there's no and that's the best part. There's no limit to your entries. 100 times a day. 100, 200. How many times you want to enter? Feel me? Every show you can get in. Yeah, every time you share, it's an entry. Trying to lock in something real quick. Yeah. Hey. I remember being locked in these cells sharing honey buns. Nigga, if you got a problem with me, come and run the one. I ain't never been no type of sucker shit. I'm one of them best in my baby born act. Being locked in them cells sharing honey buns. Nigga, if you got a problem with me, come and run the ones. I ain't never been no type of sucker shit. I'm one of them ones. Best in my baby, I'm born active. I come from the slums. Been just living, writing letters from prison. I was praying that my daughter get them. All returned to sin. I'm a violent offender. It'll be my 9th birthday coming in November. I'm really one of the members, not just affiliated, beneficial. For the mob, I'm a facilitated. Death before the sign on the gang. That's how we demonstrated. Paint you a picture on the mob. I'm about to illustrate. Feeling like I'm really made. Going over victim statements. In my DM, this big hating. Stick the Billy for me. Told this hoe I'm waiting. Bring a hard line. Hard times. Yeah. Really had it in the hard line. 1 yard time. Niggas at the line. We brushing down big spreads when it's chill time. For all my niggas crash that foul line, we put down pressure for the section cause I'm bound. I remember being locked in them cells sharing honey buns. Nigga, if you got a problem with me, come and run the ones. I ain't never been no type of shit on one. That's what baby and back if I months. Yeah, that's just a little freestyle shit that I'm working on right now. That shit that we still cooking up right now. It's still cooking up, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna come
Yeah,
out the right way.
hey, honestly, I felt the
Yeah.
screen starting to split. I felt it starting to melt. I had to
Oh
grab
man,
it real quick. It was dripping. It was dripping. Hit
it's
him
gonna
with an
come in, that
elbow.
boy. It's gonna come, yeah. Yes, sir.
Everybody out there, shouts out to Scrillion Capone. The
Yes,
one and
sir, man.
only
Thanks for fucking with
719
me, man.
own.
Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for fucking with us, man. Y'all stay tuned, stay rocking with us. Colorado, stand up.
I have just a
Pueblo,
couple more
definitely stand
questions.
up.
I have just a couple more questions, and then we'll close out on this. And honestly, before we even close out, I'm going to tell you we're going to need a part 2. you know, we're
Oh,
going to need a part two. You know what I'm saying?
definitely,
So we're going to
got
get it
locked
in,
in,
man. We're going to work together. We're going to network together. We're going to network heavy. Everybody out there, tap in with this man. If you're looking for instrumentals, if you're looking to network, if you're looking to take your music and your craft to the next
Go
pace
up.
and the
Let's
next
go
step,
up. Touchdown, man.
this man
Touchdown.
right here is
You know what
that
I'm
man.
saying? Come touchdown with us, play ball, man. We're gonna show y'all how to get this chicken up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna show you how to run this chili up. Feel me? Yeah, come touchdown with us, man. Let's get this chili up, man. Ain't no hating, ain't no gatekeeping, you know what I'm saying? That shit's dead. That shit's
So
dead, man.
you know that basically we've created this platform right now because we have so many people out there tuning in, checking us out, listening to it. And these are people that are listening to it on their way to work, when they're driving home, when they're at lunch, when they're sitting on the toilet, when they're in the shower, you know what I'm saying? When they're laying there in bed and they're too lazy to get up. You know, and they're just like, here, I'm gonna put on some SR broadcast. So basically,
Man.
at the end of the day, man, is what could you tell? What could you tell your kids and their kids? Because you know this is going to be something that people are going to play back and they're going to be able to listen to for a lifetime. So definitely, this is something one day your grandbabies, your children, they'll be able to play this back even after you're gone. So definitely, man, I just want to ask you, what's a message that you can push to them? This is your platform right now.
The two-part theme. My brother touched on one thing which made it a two-part theme. The journey is the blessing. That's the blessing. The experience. Take that all in. Experience life. Don't be afraid to experience. Don't experience at a high level. Don't settle yourself down by dumbing your vocabulary down, by making things seem small or dull. Brighten your vocabulary up. Brighten your experience up. Live well. Live to the highest experience so the people around you can live to their highest experience. Because that's what this goal of life is. Transfer the experience for everybody to have the highest vibrational experiences possible. And you can only do that if you work together. Experience. My experience is going to be different from yours. Yours is going to be different from the next. But guess what? All them experiences are common together. And that's what makes the power. That's what makes the battery. That's what makes life worth it. For us all to be able to experience one thing at a whole different time. But it's all the same. I am you, you are me. We are the same. How we experience life, that's the only difference between us. So experience, enjoy your uniqueness, enjoy that experience. The journey is the blessing. Yeah, don't hate on this life. Don't be so in a rush to get over it. Enjoy this life. Stop, smell the coffee, the roses, and the piss, because it all has an experience. All an experience. And your experience is different from everybody else's on the whole planet. It's unique and only yours. You own it. Not the same. It's not the same as your friends or anybody else. It's only yours. Experience. Only thing you truly own.
What's the second part, brother man?
That was it. It was all in.
That was
The
both.
first
Okay.
part was the journey is the blessing. The second part is to enjoy the experience. Share the
Perfectly put
experience.
like that, man. Perfectly put. And honestly, you know, here at SR Broadcast, we like to make a full circle. We like to go back. We don't like to just keep pushing forward and forgetting content and forgetting conversation throughout this. So basically, I want to give you one last token for this interview, because this is not just our interview. This is your interview. This is in your catalog. This is in your private vault. And this is what you'll be able to take with you forever. So right now, if Moms was right here right now, what would you tell her? If you could tell her something right
Pass that joint.
now.
No, I'm not rolling another one. No. Yeah. I love you, Ma. She know what it is, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
She already know what it is, man. If my mom was
Shouts
right
out
here
to
right
you,
now, we'd
mama.
be smoking and chilling. Love you, Ma.
Man, thank you for coming out tonight, man, giving us this amazing interview, a little bit of insight on you and your artist, and definitely a
Definitely. I
lot of
appreciate you
what you guys
having
are
me.
doing right now.
I look forward to working with you so much more, man. We got a lot of great stuff coming. SNR broadcast, man, you got an awesome host, and I look forward to doing so much more content together. We got so much more coming. I hope y'all are not sleeping because, man, you're gonna
They got to
miss
get ready
out.
for that video.
Oh man, that video is about to go up. That video is about to go up.
Yeah, no, definitely. I know that we're working with everything from 5 to 6 to 8K on it. So everybody out there, drop your AKs and fuck that. We're
Hey,
going
not
with the
even only that
8K.
though. We gotta
Boom!
get them ready
Pop
for
them
that
cameras
David
out,
Pimpers
baby.
and Blunt Raps and Pre-Rolls album too. You know what I'm saying? They don't know about that yet, but we're gonna push that. We're gonna push play on that. You know what I'm saying? That
Can you
David
give a little
Pimpers and
drop
Blunt Raps
to
and
SR
Pre-Rolls album.
Broadcast right now? Can you go ahead and give a little shout out to them and
Shout out to
basically
SNR
hit them with your
Broadcast
sauce?
for show. I definitely want to link in with the sauce for them. You know what I'm saying? Definitely want to link in with y'all and tap in and, you know what I'm saying, see what other avenues we can explore with y'all, because I appreciate y'all having me on the platform, and it's been great. The experience is awesome for me. I love it.
Shouts out, man. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to your entities. Shouts out to everybody that's supporting you. Every one of your fans, every one of your viewers, every one of our
Shout
fans,
out
every
to
one of our
everybody rocking
viewers.
with your
We
boy. Stand
cannot
up,
do this
Destiny. Stand
without you
up,
guys.
B-Town. Definitely.
This would not be possible without any of you guys.
Oh
I'm
no,
telling
man!
you. Where would I be?
I only do
I would
this.
be in the studio with no lights. There'd be
I
no
do this
lights.
for
There would be no studio.
I do this for the ones that don't feel like they don't have a voice from the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Ones that feel like they ain't being represented right because they feel like they've been lost. Yeah, this is for us. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just me rocking. You know what I'm saying? I rock out for all of us. You know what I'm saying? I just do it
Yes,
in my own
sir.
fashion. Yeah.
Yes. So you know what time of the session it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out there, I'm not telling you to get up right now, drink and drive, but I'm telling you, you better drive. You better go somewhere. You better hop in that car. You better turn on some SR broadcast, baby, because you know
Turn it
what it is.
on.
Shouts
Turn
out
it on
to
and turn it
Cali
up.
Hood Media. Frank, we see you, Frank.
We
We
see you,
see
Frank.
you. Shouts out. You
Yes,
know what it
sir.
is? Hothead Productions, Spilled Records, One Underground TV. Shouts out to Six Deuce. You know what time it is. You don't gotta
Shouts
leave,
out 6 Deuce.
but y'all
Good
can't
looking
stay in
out, my
here
dude.
because we out of here. We out of here. You know,
Real
my
nice.
guy's going over there. He's already by the fireplace. He's getting settled for the night. Everybody
Hey
out there,
man, we
get ready,
finna go
man.
and roll up this other chop in. We going back to work, man. You know what I'm saying? You see what time it is? Going back
Everybody
to
out there,
work.
give it up for Scrillion
Yeah, we going back
Capone.
to work, my dude. It's that time.
719 Pueblo, Colorado. Give it up for your favorite artists out there. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody out there.
Fucking with
Tap
your
in
boy.
today. If you are an
Yeah.
artist looking to spread your sound, your music, hit us up today. SR Broadcast. David Pistols. You know what time of the session it is? Oh, 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 oh. Fire. Your boy Pistols wilding out in the city.
Wilding out.
Come
Yeah,
on,
you
baby. You
wilding
know
with
what time it
that.
is.
He
And
stuck
we
that shit
out.
all over his face.
Uh,
Why? Like I got
oh, this is all props. This is all props. This is not real. Okay.
this
For
is not
y'all
real.
out there, do not get offended. I was making a snowman. And we out. Come on, baby.